Back again with another episode, the final episode of Musicoin Plays. MC Plays.
Plays.
But yeah, shout out to our co-hosts Daniel, Lawton, and
Daniel
DJ CW.
Control Witness.
Yeah, don't forget to check out their profile on Musicoin. He said this is the season finale. Do you see it in the title? Season finale.
We did it.
Plays. We did it. We did it.
And it's just the beginning.
Man.
Every journey starts with one small step.
Yes. Speaking of, the growth, that we've experienced, through these last 10 episodes, just alone. Let's do a quick, we can get it. You want to get into a quick recap, right now, before we go into the special announcements, let's recap for the family.
Well, first of all, shout out to Chromatics, who's on Musicoin. I mean, one of the greatest things, not from any particular episode, but from all of them for us, for me being, a kid out the hood of the Lower East Side, New York City projects, every episode I've gotten to interact with artists around the globe, you know what I mean? Right. So I want to say shout out to Chromatics, who right in the middle of carnival season, probably the biggest party that the earth has every year. Facts. There's nothing bigger than the Trinidad Carnival every year, aside from comparable to the Brazil Rio Carnival, right? And he took the time out to connect with us, to get in the Musicoin community, and just show that we have like all kinds of genres, both separate genres from different countries, as well as new mixtures and hybrids of genres that you get from this new globalization of having local music styles with things like Musicoin, connecting people through the internet, exposing people to other genres, as well as exposing them to other artists to collaborate with who are all the way across the globe. So shout out to Chromatics, and shout out to all the artists who've been on the calls with us from Argentina to England, South America, Africa, Asia, all around the globe. Musicoin is worldwide, and I don't think we have anyone from Antarctica, but
not yet. Shout out to New Ken from Argentina.
New Ken.
He's in the chat too. Peace, family.
Peace, New Ken. And that was one of my favorite episodes actually when you were on. So that's one thing. Okay, we've had
all the artists that have come through. Like, throughout these episodes, we really wanted to connect with artists. That was one of the set goals that we reached out to do was, interview artists and introduce them to the Musicoin, blockchain platform, and how they'll be getting paid directly in cryptocurrency and things of that nature. And we definitely accomplished, that goal, and continue to do that, with a lot more of the even more highlight videos that come out, and videos that I've even uploaded on my channel, Crypto Kings. Uploaded multiple videos of me interviewing and doing presentations on Musicoin, introducing it to multiple artists in my area. So, and artists that actually have quality work, which is one thing that I like to focus on, a quality work and quality work ethic, something that I know that I can see, you can see that they are moving and doing something with their music. They got plans they have a business structure and all of that with their music. And so that's what really excites me, about Musicoin, because when I introduce these, as long as I'm introducing this platform to artists like that, that right there is growth to me, because if an artist is focused on them growing and focused on growing with their art, then whatever platform they use is going to is going to be growing with them. You know, so
Right.
why not use why not?
One of the favorite moments for me was when we had the global cipher, where we had artists from all over the globe creating music together. You know.
Yes. Yes, we have a clip of that on the channel too. Let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah. And in fact, like the full cipher, I don't think we even captured the full cipher. So that's one of those times where if you wasn't live with us,
Yeah.
you kind of missed out. But just like that, the little clip that we were able to capture, show just the energy and love of it is cool. But I mean, if you heard the actual cipher, the rhymes and the lyrics that was coming out and the positive messages, it's just beautiful. So I just want to say that this first 10 episodes, hopefully for those who have been able to stay in touch with us, you did get to witness that this is truly an international global phenomenon for connecting music. We also had Neil CW presenting the London underground scene.
Yep.
Which was amazing because he actually took us down there, you know. We had Daniel taking us to South by Southwest. Shout out to Daniel. Yep. For those of you who saw that or witnessed that or heard him talking about it, I mean, he said this is a young man from London in the prime of his exciting years of his life. And he said this was the greatest weekend that he had spent in his life. He said this was the best event he'd ever been to. Let me turn that. I look super white right now. I'm gonna see if I can turn down my light. Hold on.
Yeah. But just even to piggyback off of what you're saying, you know, we're just highlighting, you know, the what's occurred in this season, you know, and how that's growth within itself for Musicoin. And we were able to witness that and be a part of that. And this is, you know, everyone in the chat, everyone that's watching, you should feel that. You should feel the growth and being a part of something that's helping grow this platform. So, you know, you guys been riding with us from the beginning. We've seen we got familiar with so many of your names in the chat, you know, so, and we're continuing to grow together. So I see that, you know, this platform is just on an up and up, you know, in the very near future and just in the future period.
I think one of my favorite things on that note was to see that whenever we're reviewing artists of the week for entertainment and cracking jokes and having fun and songs of the week, that we would see y'all liking and tipping these artists as we were reviewing them, you know? That was really even more important than like the commentary we were making, just to see that y'all were out there as other artists, you know, because some people are on Musicoin just to support artists and be fans, and some are actually other artists. And I really enjoyed seeing other artists supporting each other, you know, on the live streams.
Well, for you know, the artists and obviously the viewers who has been watching the series, you know. Now I challenge you to leave a comment, you know, and tell us, you know, one of your favorite highlights of the show. You know, like one of my favorite highlights of the show is the diversity and our opinions, you know, and critiques on the different songs that we heard. You know, you had some that was, you know, some of us was, you know, either light on our opinion and some of us was harder on our opinion, so in our critique. So it was that brought definitely a good dynamic to the show, which is probably one of my favorite highlights of the show. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely commend CW. We know Neil we would always joke that he was the Simon Cowell of the panel. You know, if you watch the episodes, you know that he was big on integrity. You know, where sometimes I think it's obvious you watch the episodes, I tried not to be too hard on a lot of people.
Right.
You can't really do things like that with just one person. You know, you kind of need at least one person to be saying, okay, well, continue, because I know that like these struggles, you can quit, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I want you to know there is something there if you work on it. But then it also helps to have people not gassing your head up to know, like, yes, you can continue to work on it, But you need to do that because right now you're not competing with some of the best that the genre has to offer. So I would say shout out to Neil for that and providing the Simon Cowell of the group. And again, like, it's authentic. What are we really representing if not representing being truthful? So much of the industry and having people who don't care about artists and aren't artists control our lives and what we get and how we're presented to the public. Right. So much of that is what we're trying to get away with Musicoin. So why not have other artists saying, yo, I love you, Star, but like, change this, change that. You know
right. I mean? And we kept it like that, you know. It was never no tear downs. You know, shout out to MJ Mumbo. He said the review of the artist of the week was his favorite, you know. Wow. And like we said, you know, during those reviews, we kept it, you know, where I remember I heard a certain hip hop song and I said, you tried, bro. Like, you tried, but I'm not feeling it here. I'm not feeling it there. It wasn't believable. I remember giving those type of critiques, but only just saying that you need to put a little bit of more oomph in it, you know, as far as, you know, making it believable or diversifying yourself on your music. It was those type of, you know, kind of down but uplifting critiques.
That's right. And speaking of critiques, on a lighter note, we definitely introduced the Granny Awards, right? So shout out to Pascal. Pascal is another person who definitely represents Musicoin, the ambassadors. He created a video game with Musicoin. You know, he represented all the things that you could do that you can't with the regular platform. But he's also a Grammy nominee, right?
Right.
Multiple Grammy nominees. He had like plaques on his wall, so I guess he got some Grammys too. And then we came up with the joke that we started giving out people grannies for every episode. But you know, we got some real talent. Like, we got some real Grammy winners on the system. And just like 2 weeks ago, I heard this beautiful music from a genre that is not my own genre, but I think I tipped like 100 coins or something like that.
Right.
Like, this is beautiful. It doesn't matter if I do that genre now. This allows other artists to appreciate other artists, say, yo, you're making our platform look good. You're making us be better artists. You're challenging us to do better.
Speaking of that, the tips, we gave out so many Musicoin tips to either viewers or artists, you know, where that showed that, yo, this is a, you know, in exchange, you know, we get to play the music, you know, get to tip you, get to also pay you by playing your music. And, you know, we get the tip even if we like or don't like, because it don't really matter. It was the support that mattered. Like, we did that. When you really loved something, we was like, man, I'm giving you like 100 coins.
That's right.
Or 10 coins. I remember I gave somebody 10 coins just for a comment.
I mean, even to give 5 is a lot. So, you know, that was really me saying, you know what, throughout these 10 episodes, I've earned a lot of coins here. And I felt like I've given a lot of comments and positive feedback, but I've been holding on for a big purse cash payday for somebody. Yeah. And when I saw that artist, I said, this is you. This isn't just for this episode. This is for like every episode we've done. You are getting this tip, you know, and that goes to show you that wasn't even necessarily the person that won Artist of the Week or Song of the Week. It was just saying, this is what we can do. Yeah. Musicoin empowers individual artists to show love and to give currency to other artists. They don't even have to be the winners.
Man, that really shows that, you know, we definitely displayed that, man. I gotta, we displayed that. Shout out to everybody who did that. All we were doing was trying to represent what y'all can do. Yes, shout out to everybody who participated. Shout out to DJ CW. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to New Ken. Also, shout out to Joel. He the one who set it off.
Deadly
Buddha. Shout out to the team of Musicoin Plays.
Definitely shout out to the team. Did that. Also, shout out to Lane and Pup for doing the highlights every week, because they really capture, like, for those people who only have like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you know?
Right.
But that being said, just to wrap up this overview, I'd like to say that we did introduce the Song of the Week right? And we made it so that we cover one genre each week. And that kind of made it so that you're not choosing between just genres per se with artists of the week. And we did hip hop, we did indie rock, we did ambient, okay? Ambient got to shine. We did house, okay? Which I was at the International Hip Hop Festival. So I was like tuning in kind of and like, oh, I want to be, you know what I mean? I didn't get to hear them all in the real time because I was hosting the panel. So to be able to recap it, thanks to Elena and Pup later on, was like so amazing. So we'll talk about it again later, but make sure you hit up that Musicoin TV because that's where you get all the recaps. And that's really where your likes and subscribes show if we should put more time and energy into this and if there is a need for shows like this. We also awarded 10 different artists of the week. One every episode became artists of the week, and they got their music, not just an ad. What I love about Musicoin technology is you didn't just see the name of the artist with like a link to them, but you can literally click play. Once you become artist of the week, you can click play right on the main page. Perfect example. We got Petra Jordan, right? You can click play right there on the main page and automatically you're celebrating the artist of the week, okay? So shout out to the 10 artists of the week that we celebrated. Shout out to all the genres for song of the week. And thank you for just being nostalgic with us. You know, it seemed like just yesterday we started, but we really did go through South by Southwest, Grammy winners, international artist interviews, the London underground scene, different genres. I mean, critiquing, coining, tipping, like we answered questions about Musicoin and technology and getting verified and what's different and do you actually get your money out? Which you do. I can confirm you actually do get your money out.
Right.
Shout out to all the mistakes and fumbles you watched us make along the way too.
Yes, of course. We did drop the information. So with that being said, you know, we definitely add value. And with that, you know, let's show that in the numbers and your support by hitting the like on these highlight videos that are going to be released and have been released. So make sure you just double back and check, subscribe and share so we can get more subscribers. We've gained over 300 subscribers since we started. And now, I mean, before we start season 2, you know, let's get MC Plays or Musicoin TV up. Let's get it up to 1,000 subscribers. Can we do that?
We need your help. We can do it, but we need your help to do it. We need you to share to do it. We need you to say, hey, you know, this is kind of threatening. It's disrupting the traditional music industry, and we need people to stand up for that. And it's as simple as just clicking subscribe, you know, making a comment in the videos. Hey, Musicoin Plays, we like that show. We like how they show love to artists. We like how there's a voice outside of the industry.
MC Plays, MC Plays, MC Plays, Musicoin blockchain, get paid for every play.
Musicoin. Musicoin. Musicoin.